Hello everyone, it's time for the February craft book of the month. The name of the book this month is Paper to Petal by Rebecca Thuss and Patrick Farrell, and there are 75 paper flower projects to make. This book is so pretty. Even if you don't want to make anything from it, I really recommend it just because the pictures are beautiful. It's very reminiscent of Martha Stewart. There's even a foreword by her in the beginning of the book. It's super gorgeous. There are flowers for every occasion. This would be great if you're planning a wedding and you don't want to pay for real flowers and you'd rather just make them, or even if you just want to have them in your room. They're super pretty. The first section just shows pictures of all the flowers in their gorgeousness. Then the next section tells you all the materials that you will need and where to get them. Then it tells you all of the skills that you're going to need, like different techniques for scrunching up the petals and attaching them to the flower wire and all of that goodness. Then it tells you how to make each of the flowers with photos and written instructions. And then the last part of the book has templates. If you go onto their website, which I will link down below, you can download the PDF with all the templates to cut those out. So if you want to just play around with the templates without the book, you could do that. Or if you have the book but you don't want to cut up the book, then you can print those as well, which I thought was really nice. I chose to do the Sweets Bloom, so I cut out the templates and then cut the templates out of the crepe and tissue paper. Then I made a little center for my flower by covering a piece of cotton ball in crepe paper and then taping it to the flower stem. I gently scrunched the crepe petals and attached them to the stem and repeated this with the tissue petals as well. This is a little bit difficult for me. It was really time consuming, and this is definitely a craft for experienced crafters or if you like to spend a lot of time on projects. I'm a touch impatient, so this was a little bit difficult for me, but there are 3 different levels of flowers in this book: beginner, intermediate, and advanced, so you can choose how much time you want to spend. I chose an intermediate one, so maybe next time I'll choose a beginner one, but I still think they came out really pretty. Here's the one that I made with the tissue paper and the crepe paper, and then I made another one just out of the crepe paper because I like how the crepe paper feels, and I just painted some of the crepe paper with red, and then I actually used some plastic beads for the center of the flower that I just got at Michael's. So I highly recommend this book. I definitely recommend it for anybody who likes to make really time-consuming but beautiful crafts. I will put the link down below where you can buy this book. It is really gorgeous. Even if you just go to the bookstore and look at the pictures, it is worth it because they're beautiful. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.